fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind.
These choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be.
I never miss that stack, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag.
You have your own challenge, but you can make a decision. You can make money, or you can make excuses.
You have to have the willpower to pull that power tool out that's inside of you and just go for it.
There's a lot of painful stuff that happened in my practice company. The reason why I grew up this much is because I learned a lot from them. The pain might be not my fault, but my healing is my responsibility.
It was a temporary pain for a lifetime of gain.
If you don't believe in you first, you can never ask someone else to believe in you as well. This is not a fake it till you make it, guys. Stop listening to that stuff.
My name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games. I just do that.
We need a vehicle, the fastest vehicle that we could find in this industry, and that's what? Superior.
No matter what happens, there's always something to be grateful for.
After death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread.
9.5 years ago, on January 22nd, 2014, a vision was born. A vision of freedom, a vision of righteousness, a vision of equality, a vision of becoming the best damn financial services company this world has ever seen.
Your belief will build your endurance. You know how you say to someone, hey, let's build your list. What 3 people would you call in the middle of the night if you had a flat tire or something like that? How many people use that line? Okay, are you that person for your people?
True greatness is shown through one's works and actions, the way in which you impact the lives of others. Greatness does not make excuses or shy away from failure. Greatness is hard, but folks, hard defines greatness. Continue to be great, Xperts.
Did my past dictate my future? So listen, I'm not worried about your current track record. I'm worried about where you're going. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands.
You're on mute. You're muted.
Woo! Check your phone, Micah. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? All right. Well, it is Money Making Monday. We'd like to welcome everybody to the biggest, the baddest CEO meetup on the planet. This is Jacques Vaughn, Executive Director, aka Uncle Jock, and we are in our tip drill version of Pass the Ball this morning. So how many people we got on here today? Let's see. So this is where we take our information from the field. We got people on that are from the East Coast, the West Coast, from up north and down south. And this is where we come together to use this platform to find our voice. We say it all the time, use it. And also to edify, to practice on your edification. Edifying is when you kind of big up somebody before you bring them up. So with that being said, I got 3 questions for y'all this morning. Also, co-host, can y'all be on the lookout for the folks that are outside waiting to get in? Y'all know how it is. They want to get on in so they can blend. So if you can let the attendees in, that would be great. Attendees, look out. If you're new, you want to accept your invite so you can be, it's almost like being inside the club. When you're attendee, you're outside. So it's really just giving you full access to the Zoom so you can see everything that's going on. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I got 3 questions for y'all. Y'all know how it goes. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
Fired up.
Woo! And what's up?
My
income.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Hey, brother.
It's a green sheet.
Anybody?
Everybody gets a green sheet. It is Monday. It's Money Making Monday. So we still, I don't know if we figured it out yet. If y'all can type in the chat how you spell everybody, that would be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, I'm going to take the ball and pass it to somebody who yesterday I was like, cheese and rice. She was tearing the MBT up. She was tearing my emails up yesterday. So without any further ado, Miss Downtown Rita Brown, can you come off of mute and share with us what you've been doing?
Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. It's Monday. Yay.
Yeah.
Well, I did spend yesterday doing some NBTs. I said I was working on my what is it? I'm working on my instead of I'm recruiting also, but I'm also trying to get my production up also.
Okay.
So I'm doing both. So I got a goal and I'm trying to reach it, and that's just part of it right there.
So wait, Rita, because I'm gonna show everybody how just humble you are. So you're just trying to get your production up. So you say, I'm just trying to get. How many MBTs did you do yesterday?
8.
Woo-hoo-hoo. How many?
8.
8 MBTs yesterday. And she just casually came on like, I'm just wow. She just came on like I'm just trying to do. Man, let's get. You said what? Let's clap it up. Come off mute, clap it up. That is huge, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations, Downtown Rita Brown.
Over the weekend. That's what I'm talking about.
Good job.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. I'm staying in the car. I'm in the car.
I know that's right.
All right, let's see. Who am I gonna pass this ball to? Let me look. I don't see her this morning. All right. Well, I would like to pass the ball to a young man. I would like to pass the ball to a young man that definitely been watching since I've been here, and I've seen his growth, and it's amazing. And I know he's going to make it to ED very, very soon. So I would like to bring up Mr. Derek Holston.
Greg. All right, great morning, champions. Forgive me, I'm in the car. I just dropped my daughter off at school. But happy Monday, Grand Rising to all you CEOs and champions. And I want to give it back to you, Rita Brown, talking about, I just doing a little something. Okay.
Right.
She probably got a stack left, right? Anyway, great job, Rita, and you are just amazing all the way around. So real quick, as they say, life be lifing. So I just got back late last night helping my dad. We're transitioning him downsizing him because he's 85 and we have to move him into a smaller home because of his mobility issues. So short version of it is we still put the work in, sat in on trainings, did Zooms, and we had a new SFA break, and also 2 more people go green, 2 powerhouse ladies go green, and we have a ton of business to put in. So we're working through the appointments to get the appointments done, and the AMLs, the ENOs, and everything else. But I'm excited there. Also have 2 new agents coming on. They should be on today, personal, and also working in Sheila Assembly Crumbs. Like she just went green not too long ago, but also working on her appointments as well. And we have some potential business for her. So overall, just super excited about everything that's happening. And no doubt ED is happening. My goal is set for October 31st. So we got some hustling to do. But you know what? Hustle is my middle name. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass the ball.
Great work, Derek. Great work as usual. Great work, sir. And I love the way you say that you're working through your appointments. That I'm trying to tell y'all, that's where the magic happens. The field training and the appointments is where everything happens. Go ahead, Derek. I'm sorry.
Yes, no, that's great, Jock, and you're right because what we've done is we've done a few field trainings, and now they catch on fast. They being the licensed agents, and they're now doing the field trainings. Right? We're doing it together. I do, you watch, you do. I help, you do, I watch, and then you do. So we have kind of followed that cadence, and it's starting to really pick up well. So with that, Jock, I'm driving. So if you wouldn't mind doing me the honors, sir, so I don't run into a dump truck or
Sure.
something, that'd be great.
Sure thing. Can somebody type in the chat if they can remember what Derek said? I do, you watch. I forgot the second one.
You do, I help.
You do, I help. Then you
Yep.
do, I
I
watch.
watch.
And then you do.
You do.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. So I'm gonna take the ball. Hold on a second. And I'm gonna pass it to, I'm gonna take the ball and I'm gonna pass it down to the Lone Star State. I want to hear what this lady has to talk about since their loss yesterday. Even though we're competitive over here, we're not really talking about football, but I just want to see what she has to say on this Money Making Monday. Hopefully she can come off of mute. Miss Marcella Braggs, can you come off of mute? That's my
See,
cousin.
I knew either you or Derek was gonna do that. I just knew it. I just knew it.
You already knew it.
Great morning, everyone. Hey, I'm still kicking. I'm still
How about
kicking.
them boys?
Yeah. How about it? Anyway, had a pretty good weekend. It's raining today, thanks to that loss from the Baltimore Bat. But anyway, I did do a little work over the weekend because, like I say, anything that I feel like I didn't accomplish during the week, then I try to get out and do a little something over the weekend. So, a young lady I have been working on trying to recruit. Right now, she's not interested, but she said that she had some referrals for me. And so we're gonna meet up Thursday. She thought she had to pay me, and I was like, no, ma'am, no. So I told her the information that I need to get from her from the referrals, and she's working on that now. I said I just need some information to put on what we call a green sheet, which is what we use to actually find policies that are compatible to what they are looking for. So she said she was go ahead and get started on that. And like I said, we're planning to meet up Thursday and get all this information because I'm just excited because I tell people all the time, referrals are one of the best resources we have out there as far as helping build our clientele and business. So that's where I am and doing a few follow-ups this morning if the weather permits and I have internet when I get home. So with that being said, Jock, I'm driving. Can you pass the ball for me, please?
Yes. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for always putting in some work. And I'm going to take the ball. Let's see. I'm going to take it and pass it down to the ATL. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm going to still pass it down to the ATL. This gentleman, when I tell you he's always dropping some nuggets and always finding a way to break through and make sure he's leading from the front. Super ED himself, none other than Mr. Nicole Elijah Pye. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, Jack. Thank you, Uncle Jack. Thank you, everyone. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you, those that have shared already. Really appreciate every one of you. We are here every day to sharpen each other. You know, that is biblical too, right? In the Bible, I say iron sharpen iron, right? So what we are doing is good. We are doing godly things too. So I'm so excited. I'm so happy about the way things are going. Just on a personal note, I had to travel to Memphis, Tennessee on Saturday. for a client's husband that passed away. And I know it was going to be an event that people are going to come from different locations, different cities and state. And I was there talking to people. And one particular situation that stood out was this young man who I have talked to about 3 years ago. And he told me that he's not, that he's okay. He was with the state of Missouri. He's fine. He's stable. In fact, he's retiring in the next 2 years. He's everything self-insured. And the first thing he saw me when we got there was, I wanted to call you. I'm about to call you. I wanted to call you. I said, okay, yeah, what is it about? And in course of our discussion, I asked him, I said, how's retirement going? He said it's not looking good. That he don't think retirement is going to be as what he thought. And one thing he said was that I wish I had used that money, because at some point I wrote an illustration for him, show him annuity, show him IUL, and now have a grandchild and all of that is going on. And he said, I wish I had listened to you that time, but I say it's not too late. They say it's better late than never, right? And the other situation was, so this week I'm meeting with him on the Zoom, and I'm licensed there also. So another situation was this particular event that we went to, it was somebody who traveled home and passed away. And we have talked about insurance before, and he wasn't interested. He was interested in building everything back home. And now the family is here, right? So it's so heart-wrenching to see situations like this, especially people that you talk to. And sometimes it make you feel guilty that you wish you push a little bit more, just a little bit more, because we know how situation is right now. So let's continue to do what we are doing, because I know what we are doing have value. And those that don't listen, they regret later. But those that listen, they are happy, because on both sides, you see those who actually listen that are harvesting the reward right now, and those who didn't listen, we should not ignore them. We need to go back to them, because they actually need it. They might not call you because of pride or ego, but go back to them. That's when they know that you care, right? Because some of them will not, because of ego, won't get back to you, but go back to them. They will know that you care if you reach out to them again. So that's why we say that the most result come from the follow-up, right? So yeah, that's what I want to share with us this morning. And thank you so much, Mr. Jack, for always holding down the line. And I want to pass this ball. I'm so happy to pass this ball to this awesome young man. He's always dressed up always ready. You know what we always say, right? We always say that if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. He's always ready for business. Every morning, you see him ready for business. So, Mr. Troy Gandhi, all the way. I don't know what state you're in, but I'm so happy, so excited. He's a man of great value. He sounds like a preacher, and I know and I mean, so Mr. Troy, I don't know how to introduce you, but you are an awesome man, and I want you to take one from there.
Thank you so much,
Your description.
master teacher, Liko Elijah Pai. I appreciate it very much. I get that a lot. I don't know where it comes from, but I just say, well, I was raised in the church, so I guess that's just a part of me. So,
But Troy, you got your background looks like you got the perfect setup for your podcast. You look like you get ready to interview somebody or something.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's always
Yeah,
ready.
I've been working on that actually as well too. So I
Nice.
actually got some equipment, because I listened to one of the trainings that Eric had done, and he said this is what he did when he first started, and he said he wanted to do this, and he just went out and started getting the things to put things in order to make things happen. So I don't know exactly how it works yet, but I got all the equipment in, I got it set up, so I got to figure that out. Nevertheless, and Elijah Cobb was actually very right in money's in the follow-up. So I've been working on a lot of follow-ups. Met with a group of, I guess it was 8 United Methodist Church pastors on yesterday. after church. And all of those are committed this time to coming to the community unity walk. I was like, okay, well, it says United Methodist Church, but every time I've done one since 2013, we ain't seen the rest of y'all. So all the ones that are local in the area, they said they're coming. I said, we got a lot of other folks coming business-wise and whatnot. We got some vendors that are going to be in there with the food trucks and stuff. So make sure that each and every one of you, if you got the time free, that you might want to be in the mix, because we're going to be pumping in it and lifting it up and talking about this opportunity here too. You have plenty of time to do that anytime between 10:15 and say 1 p.m. throughout the day's activities. And I've been able to, well, I actually enrolled another business partner from another event on, I believe that was on Saturday. So between that and completing a couple applications and whatnots with F&G, so that was good too. So things are starting to move, and I'm happy about all of that. So by all means, yes.
Are you actually are you putting the event on?
Yes.
This is your event, right?
Yes, yes.
So something I want to kind of unpack real quick. So you have vendors that you're talking to that are participating, right?
Yes, got a food vendor, food truck.
Food vendor. Do you have other vendors as well, like other tables set up?
Yes. Well, I mean, they'll just be in the mix. I'm not sure if they're gonna actually set up tables or not, because they're gonna participate in the walk as well.
Okay.
You know, so
The
representatives
point I'm
from
making,
Legal
ladies and
Shield
gentlemen,
and stuff like that will be in the area too. So
okay. Well, the point I'm making, ladies and gentlemen, if you throw an event, right? Sometimes you get so caught up in the pre-production and the production part that you really forget sometimes all the resources that you got right in front of you. So just know that all the participants, guess what? They need to be in your radar. All the vendors, guess what? They need to be in your radar. All the people that show up, the community folks, guess what? They need to be in your radar. So I'm just making sure that everybody, when you're participating in events or you're throwing the events, try to stay in the moment so you can still take advantage of all the resources that you're dealing with in real time. Because if you're not careful, being in that moment, you'll forget a lot of stuff that's going on, because everything's happening so fast. So I'm just trying to keep everybody that's doing these events, that are participating, just to be mindful of all the resources that you're gonna have right in front of you that you can tap into. So thanks for sharing, Troy.
yes, and I've got permission from the pastor to use the I guess the fellowship hall big screen and whatnot. So immediately, soon as the presentation is over, they don't know it yet, but I'm gonna hit them with anybody that needs assistance with retirement plans or understanding just how money works, and getting a little brief, quick, explanation of how it works with the 3 rules of money, which I can do in probably 2.5 minutes. And then after that, I'm gonna sneak in Eric's video overview.
Hey, you know what else you can do? Eric used to do it. I'm not sure if he's still doing it, but I remember there used to be a green sheet, almost like a green sheet express form, right? And you might want to pass out, this is for everybody, a shorter version while somebody's looking at the video. They might be able to be filling out a small intake form and be able to give back to you. By the time they fill it out, they can just drop it on your table.
Right. Some green sheet copies. I plan to have some copies there for real.
Nice work. Well, thank you for sharing, Troy. And we got time for 2 more pass the balls, maybe two, maybe 3, depending on how it goes.
Whip. Okay, let me see. I can't really see right now because I'm using a different device this morning. Got me kind of jacked up here. So can you pass the ball for me, Jock?
Yes, sir. So I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to pass it. Let's see. I'm going to take it back down to the ATL. Hopefully this lady can come off of mute. When I tell you, you know how sometimes you meet people on Zoom and it feels like you just know them, you've been knowing them forever. Well, not only does this lady come on and make sure that she's front and center, but she always makes sure that her team is front and center and locked in it as well. So it's no wonder why she hit the ED spot so quick. So without any further ado, I want to give it to none other than Dr. T. We call her Dr. Teresa O'Day. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Uncle Jack, Mr. Troy. Yes, I want to be like you. Wish you were here in Atlanta. I love the community, love going out there. Yes, I'm just excited for the week. A new week. The past week was great. Working with team members. We have two new from team members, AOA, and we're about to write about two solutions from that. On a personal note, I have two for the month. I will be getting a third one, at least, to be in Entrepreneurs Lounge. I tell you all, I've missed Entrepreneurs Lounge so far one time, and it was not a good feeling. So every month I qualify for Entrepreneurs Lounge so I can be taught by the best. And I tell you all, those who have been there, it is awesome because you're learning from the best. So one to go, and it will be happening. So today, beginning at 10, I do have an appointment. I have 3 appointments today. One is an onboarding for a team member, and then a team member also is bringing somebody to the office. So as soon as we get off here, I'm in my car, going to the office. So it's a great week. We're starting off the week great, closing the month strong. And this quarter, yes, we will make the September, November, December months to be remembered. Thank you all for letting me share. Who do I pass the ball to?
I love it, love it, love it. You can pass the ball to anybody.
Where will, if I want to let's see. My volume, where is it? I can't find it. By the way, Marimpreneur, I love that. You do it, I watch. And I do it, you watch and take notes.
Yes.
Let's see. Has Tawana spoken today?
Not today. She's been on mute. She's been quiet today.
Oh no, we gotta hear from you. We got to. Please take it away.
Thank you, Dr. Teresa. I appreciate you so much, and you are an amazing leader as well. So I am definitely following your lead, and everybody else is making things happen. So,
yes.
What's happened the past weekend? Well, Jock and I and Danae, we met up with another one of my recruits, one of the young money leaders, and we're getting him set to get back on board. It was an amazing meetup, and he's excited. And it was so funny when he saw Jock walk in. He's like, "Oh!" It was like, Jock was some kind of celebrity because he used to seeing people on on the screen. So I was just cracking up. So it was really, really great. I also posted a video the other day. I get into my creative mode, and I think I'm gonna try to put this on a shirt as well. And I forgot one of the words. So the emoji, my mini T has, how do I help with insurance, something like that. And I said, I educate, evaluate, elaborate, and then I get you straight.
Say that one. No, wait. Type that in the chat. Once you get off, once you pass it to to Eric, you gotta put that in the chat because y'all come up with some great ideas for t-shirts. I'm trying to tell you, and great conversation starters. And then guess what? We'll talk about it on here, and then it go out the window. You got about 2 or 3 shirts, Tawana, that you already talked about. So don't forget those ideas.
Yeah, I'm definitely working on those. I'm trying to get my little uniform together so when I'm out and speaking, it just won't be everybody gets a green sheet, but I got my little business name and my mini T sitting in the corner. So I've been working on that all this weekend as well. So
Cool.
so I
Yeah.
just see that Money has his hand up.
Hold on, real quick. We're gonna have to come back to you, Money, unless hold on. What time is it? 9:01. Yeah, if you can get everything out in 2 minutes, then you can bring up Eric. But I wanted to talk to Juana about when we did talk to Frankie. When you all are talking to some of the younger folks, don't give up on them because there's usually a conversation or communication barrier there that has to be broken. Just before they start to listen to you with most of the younger generation, because we really are disconnected by language. Like, like it's a huge disconnection from somebody that's 21 years old versus somebody that's 51 years old. It might seem like 30 years in age, but it's probably more like 100 years in communication because of the way we use different devices and stuff. So my point is, scoop those youngins up and don't give up on them, especially if you see something in them. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these young folks out here need the information and they are going to be a part of creating this financial shift that we all work so hard for, and we're working hard to educate our people for. But just spend a little more time with the younger people if you have some that you're kind of latching on to or that you see some promise in. All right. So with that being said, go ahead, pass that ball to Juan, and then Money. You got 2 minutes, sir, and then you can bring up Eric.
I just want to say that it was masterful how you handled Frankie because you know how to speak to the young ones. You have that vibe. So I appreciate it.
Thank you, Tawana.
Now let me pass the ball to the man, the money, Mr. Stephen Short. I know you have something amazing to bring to the table.
Yes, man. Thank you, sister. Because you know something, you said something that made me think something that made my mind spark real quick. That's why I call you the Oracle, because you got something that made me think real quick. When you talking about for the t-shirts, right? Because I had an idea for the t-shirts too, but it was very simple. What I was going to have on the t-shirt that I was looking for said it's just something simple that we say all the time. Is your family protected? And then it had a question mark on the front of it, like a nice question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Is your family fully protected? And just had a question mark. You know, on the back, I was going to put on there, just reach out to me. On the back of it, because that had me. I was thinking about that for about a couple of weeks now. Be into my mind now, my set now, because I got to do one more thing, so I can start getting appointed to the different carriers now. All I need to do is do my anti